my chain breaker. Wreaks havoc with his mind, chain breaker. Devouring the light, chain breaker.
Hello, and welcome to the Space Dragon Podcast. I'm your host, the Rain Man. My name's Kevin. Today we're talking about racism, hate, and my ideas on how to run a business. Racism and hate. Two things that are unfortunately all too common in the world today. Something that just seems to never go away. I feel like I'm an alien from another planet when it comes to this stuff, because I don't understand why you would hate somebody just because they're a different color than you. I don't get it. I don't understand that part of it. I mean, of course, nowadays we hate everybody for everything. Doesn't even matter what it is. I mean, you could be a different color, you could be a different religion, you could have green hair, you could have a different sexual preference. It doesn't matter anymore. People are making every excuse they can find to hate you for something. And I will never understand the reason for that. Same thing with hate. Hate, you are literally hating somebody for something that is not even legitimate at all. Or even, it's like you're going to hate somebody for something that's never happened to you. Especially the people who keep bringing up the past. Like the whole thing of my ancestors enslaved your ancestors, yada, yada, that whole bullshit. And it's like, first off, the person who's saying it, did you go through it? Were you a slave? Have you ever been one? No? Then shut up. You have no room to talk. You're talking about something that never affected you, you've never been a part of, you don't even know what it's like to be in that situation. So which means you have no right to fucking say anything. And how do you know? How do you know that my ancestors enslaved yours? How do you know that? Were you there when it happened? You can't tell me which ancestor I'm related to enslaved your ancestor that you're related to. You cannot tell me exactly who it was. You cannot tell me that. Nobody can tell me that. Or anybody that. So people need to stop bringing this fucking shit up. Shut the fuck up. Let it go. And move on. Why is that so fucking hard for some of you people? Especially the ones who have never gone through it. You're telling me shit that happened 100 years ago. You weren't even a thought when this happened. You have no right to tell me shit. To me, it's just ridiculous. It's stupid. And racism has been around forever. It seems like it doesn't matter where you go. Obviously, it's worse in some places than it is others, but that's neither here nor there. Well, I just don't get it. I don't understand why hate somebody for the fact that he's black, or he's white, or he's Asian, or he's Hispanic, or he's Middle Eastern, or we're going with religion. Why are you going to hate somebody because they're Jewish, or they're Christian, or they're Catholic, or Muslim, or whatever it is? And then now we're doing, sexual orientations. If they're gay, or if they're a lesbian, if they're transgender. It's why do you fucking care? Why? Why? I don't understand why you fucking care that much. It doesn't affect anything that you do in your daily life. I fucking highly doubt it will. Unless you have a family member who is one of these things, then I guess it would affect you. But it's like me. I have a cousin who's transgendered, okay? And I have a friend who's actually gay. So, and guess what? I don't care. That's their choice. It's not going to impact my daily life knowing that. knowing that that one's trans, my cousin's transgendered, and my one of my friends is gay. I don't care, dude. That's their choice. It's not going to affect everything I do in my daily life. Hell, it's more common now to see these kind of people, to the point where it's like you can't. There's even people there's gay people out there. Like literally, you could not tell if they were gay unless they actually told you, or they did something to make it obvious. Like I knew somebody who was gay years ago. This is back when I was doing a summer job program for high school. And I guess his younger brother told me about it. I didn't even know. His younger brother told me, he's like, my brother likes you. I was like, okay, big deal. So what, And he's like, no, my brother likes you. I was like, oh, and I didn't even talk to the guy. I even told him, I was like, I don't, that's not me. I don't roll that way or anything. And he was cool about it. He didn't, but if you literally have talked to the guy, you would have had no idea that he was gay. Not a fucking clue. But yet people are judging people on whether they're gay or they're lesbian or they're transgender or whatever. I don't know when my cousin went down this transgender road. I really don't know when it all happened, but it's his decision. I'm not going to hate him for it. Because that's what he wants to be and everything. That's his choice. If he wants to be that, that's him. You be you, man. I'm not going to try to force you to be something you're not. And I honestly don't care what you are. I don't care if you're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Muslim, whatever. I don't care. I do not care. It's called respect, dude. It's respect. If you treat me with respect, I'm going to treat you with respect, regardless of where you came from, regardless of your background, regardless of what color you are. I'm going to treat you like everybody else. You don't like me? Tough shit. Okay, fine, whatever. I'll move on. You see, the difference is I let shit go. I don't let this little shit like racism and shit like that bother me to the point where it's going to affect my life through 10, 20 years down the fucking road. It's not. It's just not going to happen. And then hate to me is the one word that I think if people back in the day, before we even knew what the English language was, if we never learned what racism or hate even was, I truly believe, and I seriously believe this, I truly believe we would have peace on earth. We would. Because there would be no reason for anybody to hate anybody. Because they wouldn't know what it means. They wouldn't know what it is. But unfortunately, everybody does. For some reason or another. And for some reason, people believe that you're born to hate somebody. Some people are born to hate people. No, that's not how it fucking works. You are taught to hate people. You are taught to hate whoever it is. Because whoever is teaching you to hate these people is the reason you hate those people. If somebody taught you to hate Asian people or white people or whatever it is, you were taught that. You weren't born with it. You were taught that. There's a big fucking difference. Nobody, I don't care where you came from, how you were born, where you were born, you are not born with hate in your body. Kids don't even know what the word means half the fucking time. They don't see color. They don't see why I should hate this person. They see somebody they can hang out with. They see somebody they can be friends with. Why can't people nowadays in the real world just do that? We don't care. What happened to that? What happened to this I don't care attitude towards all this bullshit everybody is hating now? Like I said, man, I feel like an alien when it comes to this shit. Like, I don't get it. Other people apparently understand it. I don't. Apparently I'm not from Earth then, I guess. I don't know. I just don't get it. I don't understand. Like, the only people I hate are the ones who have stabbed me in the back or have lied to me to the point where it has affected my life. Then I hate you. Other than that, no, I don't hate anybody. I've had a habit of putting people before myself. Has not turned out great in most cases, I might add, but, this is a topic we could talk about forever if you really want me to, but I'm not going to do that right now. My ideas on business, or owning a business, or running a business, or whatever it may be. Some of this stuff I kind of understand because that's just the way it is. Like when minimum wage goes up, everything else goes up, and I understand the aspect behind it, which sucks because the reason everything else goes up in price when minimum wage goes up is because they got to make up for whatever they're paying you. And also if they're trying not to lose people on top of it. If you don't want to lose somebody, like the people you got above you or something, then you got to raise the prices of everything. It's either that or you start laying people off, which is not going to work very well for some people. So this whole raising the minimum wage to $15 an hour don't make no fucking sense to me. I don't understand why we're doing it at all. It doesn't, like, $8 to $10 to me is fine. That's like where it should stay and that's where it should always be. But hey, what do I know? And like with some businesses, it's just like, for me, it's like these video game stores nowadays are like, I swear to God, they're price gouging shit right now. It's ridiculous. Like some games you got to pay $60 for, and I understand that because, it's like comes out every like 4 years or whatever it is. But then there's those games that come out like every fucking year, the same time every fucking year, which is usually the sports games. Like Madden and NBA 2K and NHL and, it was college football at one point. Hopefully we're going to get that back soon. And baseball and, all this shit. And it's like, if I was running a business like a GameStop or something like that, if I was allowed to, I wouldn't even be charging $60 for Madden or anything, ever. Because it comes out every fucking year. So it's like, what is the purpose? Like I would just sell it for $30 fucking dollars. Like Madden 22, it comes out in August, right? Like every year it comes out in August. If Madden 22 comes out in August like it always does, and I owned a business, I would just sell the damn thing for $30 out the gate because it comes out the same time next year. Why am I going to charge you full price for a game that comes out every fucking year? Like if I have that choice, I'm not going to charge you $60 fucking dollars. There's no reason for it. It's just stupid. I would say Assassin's Creed, but that hasn't come out every year lately. The last couple times it's been every 2 years now, I think. I don't know anymore. And like, to me, it's like I don't have a problem with people, but if you're gonna make yourself a problem, that's different. Then you're just causing problems for yourself. That's the way it is for any business, really. I'll talk about more business stuff at another time. This is my take on racism, hate, and a little bit of my ideas of how businesses should be run, or what's been going on and what I understand about some businesses. But anyway, that's it for today for the Space Dragon podcast. I'm the Rain Man. My name is Kevin, and y'all have a good day. Peace.